Hey, what's going on, everybody? 2018 is moving right along. So it's tax season. Many of you have filed your taxes and have got back a refund. Some of you, very substantial refunds. Now, others have filed and have had to repay taxes, while some of us still have not filed our taxes quite yet. So in today's presentation, I want to talk to you about how money actually works. Now, you can do whatever you want with your money. Nobody's going to take that power away from you. But everybody should be enlightened and informed so they can make better situational choices that will affect their today and their future. So we're going to jump right into it and talk to you a little bit more about this company, what it stands for, and get you ramped up. So what does my econ actually stand for? My econ actually stands for my economy. In today's world, we're so consumed with the global economy that we don't focus as much on our own personal economy. So our mission statement is to empower our associates to attain personal financial success. This being said, we are the personal financial success company. Now, we want you thriving financially and personally. This way, if something happens in the world market or the world economy, you are unaffected. My Econ is a 13-year-old, debt-free, technology-driven company based out of Atlanta, Georgia, which has empowered its associates to cash flow over $400 million. Now, what does this all mean? 13 years old means this is a stable company. Debt-free means freedom. This company is free to operate with no strings attached. Technology-driven means it's in a hot sector that is sustainable for a lifetime. Based in Atlanta, Georgia means it's in a very, very, very strong and bright market with the ability to move anywhere across this great country. $400 million in cash flow means success. So what is personal finance success? It's simply having enough cash flow to support your lifestyle during your working years and your retirement years. Now, here's the obstacle. You have to do this simultaneously. You see, during your working years, your cash flow is generated by your labor. During your retirement years, it's generated by your assets. You have to build your assets and support your lifestyle during your working years at the same time. So we run into this problem. We run into the problem of needing more money. So to attain personal financial success, we need, number one, more cash flow. And then number two, we need income shifting strategy, which empowers associates to generate money 5 ways. So let's talk about those 5 new cash flow streams, and then we'll break them down in depth. You have correcting your tax withholdings. You have minimizing taxes. You have generating business income. You have debt elimination. You have investing to build passive income. So let's jump right into the tax withholdings. Now, in 2005, the IRS released its publication stating the issue with all Americans. Man, Americans will have a big problems with their taxes. They were overpaying. So they released a publication stating that over 80% of all Americans have too much money withheld from their paycheck. This is a big problem. Now, what it does is it forces you to lose your ROI, the return on your investment. You allow somebody to hold your money all year long without making any money off of your money, while they made money off of your money. Now, what you also did all year long was you paid interest. So you paid somebody else while you were allowing somebody else to hold your money, and they were charging you interest on that money day after day after day after day after day. So what I want everybody to think about is think about how much money they lost day after day after day with all the credit cards, the car payments, the mortgage, and then compare that with the taxes that you allow somebody else to hold all year long. The idea is to eliminate or reduce the principal, then you reduce the interest that you have to pay month after month after month. So this is what the IRS said. The IRS said you'd be better maximizing that take-home pay and using it for investing or debt elimination or even your lifestyle. So imagine this: if you have debt, adjusting that W-4 form to where you see an extra $200 to $500 a month and start attacking that to that debt. Correcting the tax withholdings so you put yourself in a better situation. Don't allow somebody else to actually generate the money where you should be generating your income. Now let's go into minimizing taxes on business income. Now, business owners just simply have access to hundreds of deductions that employees simply do not have. Now, the thing about this is all the deductions are pretty much on all the same things that regular employees use anyways. You're writing off your lifestyle, essentially. So the first one is car and truck expenses. When you come into business, you can write off your mileage at 57 cents a mile, 57 cents a mile last year. Or you can actually write off some of the actual deductions for the car. Car and truck expenses include maintenance, tires, interest, lease payments, and various other things. So you use your car for business, it instantly becomes a tax deduction. Let's say you're driving out to work. Now, when you drive to work, that's not tax deductible. But you're going from work and you're going to a business presentation. Mileage instantly becomes deductible. Or you're going someplace, you're talking to people along the way, mileage is instantly deductible. Now imagine doing that day after day after day after day. Not even 365 days a year, but let's say 300. 300 days a year. Imagine you just getting the tax deduction because you are working your business. Now what does working the business entail? The IRS says a legitimate attempt to make a profit. Get out there and try to legitimately grow a business. It's so beneficial. Now while you're trying to grow this business, tax deductions are being flooded upon you. Now, the IRS and everybody else knows it takes a second to build a business. So they don't expect you to be profitable year one, but they do expect you to make that a legitimate attempt to make a profit and build a business. Now, what I mean? I mean this. Amazon took 12 years before they made a profit. 12 years before they made a profit. Guess what partly kept Amazon afloat? Tax deductions. Now, years later, look at the company. They had a strategy, a legitimate attempt to make a profit. They went in, they went hard, boom, successful. Tame the scale back, but you're on the same playing field. Let's get out here and build a business and get the deductions along the way. So what do we got next? We got communications. Well, you talk on your cell phone every day anyway. Now you're going to be making some business calls. It now became a business deduction. This also includes your internet. We're business people. So you're going to be using that internet for your business. Boom, there you go. There's another tax deduction. Another one to toss in. Home office. If you have a home office, think about this. Think about the square footage of your home that you use for a home office. Calculate it real quick. Square footage or percentage of your home. Now think about your mortgage. Yes. What if that was a fifth of your mortgage? The square footage. That's a fifth of your mortgage you write off month after month after month. It all starts to add up. Next, we have travel. So anytime you travel, come on, man, let's do some business on this travel. Let's turn this vacation into a paycation. Let's go out here, let's do a little business, and let's write off this vacation or this trip. Let's not write off the vacation. Let's write off the business venture. So let's do things right, and let's go out here and get this money and get these deductions while we try to build a business. Next up, we have wages. This one is huge. This one is massive. For all the people that have kids that are over the age of 6, under the age of 18, in their 20s if they're in college, this was actually a deduction of up to $6,300. So you can pay your child an extra $6,300 per year to be in business with you. Now that deduction you would get from your earned income. So it will be taken away and go to your adjusted gross income. Now this is the kicker. That deduction doubled this year. So that's $12,600 per child, per child that you can write off for wages. That is insane. But here's the kicker. You're going to do everything you're going to do for that child anyway. You're going to buy them the clothes. You're going to put the food on the table. You're going to do all those things anyways. So just take advantage of what you have in front of you. All right, so let's go to generating business income. Let's switch it up a little bit. All right, we have a world-class business system. Now, the business system includes our income shifting strategy. Now, with that, our income shifting membership. With that includes our income shifting strategy. Then it comes with our cash flow manager software. This is awesome. This cash flow manager software allows you to be able to keep track of all your expenses, your income, and it actually is app-based now. So when you get in the car and you're going to a meeting, you just click on the GPS tracker, hit the start, and it's going to track your mileage for you. You don't have to keep the book log anymore. It is awesome. Let's jump back up there and talk about the income shifting strategy also. Now, a lot of people don't have a plan for retirement or an order of how to pay their bills. This software allows you to be able to enter in all your debts, allows you to enter in all your monthly expenses, allows you to enter in when you want to retire, how much money you want to retire with, how much money you have going into your investment accounts, how much money you have on your 401k already, how much you're going to get at retirement age, and it allows you to calculate. This system is going to calculate all of that. And it's going to tell you what bill to pay first, what bill to pay second. It's going to tell you how much money you need to put away a month, how much business income you need to generate to hit your goal by whatever year you deem necessary. Great strategy, great software, excellent. Next, we have the identity theft protection. Now, this one is going to safeguard you from all attacks. This one is going to have protect your credit cards. It's going to have your email protection. It's going to have your phone number protection. It's going to have your social security number protection. And for everybody who have kids, it's also going to have the sex offenders alerts. So anytime somebody's a registered sex offender or they have an alert or commit a criminal crime, you will get an alert telling you exactly who the person is, where they live, and you are visually aware. Now, also, this covers you in case of an event that something does happen and your identity gets stolen. It's going to insure you up to $1 million. Next up, we have free and discount legal services. This comes in handy for a plethora of needs. You need a quick claim deed, call them up. You need a will, call them up. You need traffic court, call them up. You need divorce lawyer, call them up. You've got something criminal, call them up. They'll connect you with a lawyer or anybody in that network and give you a discount rate. Then we have the Smart Money Credit System. This teaches you how to repair your credit. It shows you how credit works. It shows you how to repair it. Then if you have any disputes or anything, it actually works and shows you how to address those accordingly. Then we have discount travel and corporate perks. Take advantage of everything. And then we also have discount products and services. Now, I want you to see the line between the two. So most people get into business and they're like, man, I'm not trying to sell nothing. I'm not a seller. That's cool. Only 5% of the people in this country are actually good salespeople. Our motto is strategies trump sales. So we break it down into two parts. The income shifting membership is standalone. You can choose to do both. If you want to sell the discount products and services, you can. If you want to use the income shifting membership, use that to your advantage. That gets you ahead. Now, this is also how business actually works. Business works by word of mouth. If the income shifting strategy works for you, you see it works, enlighten, show somebody else. Without selling a product or service, you actually still perform business by showing them how this works and having them come in and do the same thing. Just another aspect of business through network marketing without all of the extra sales. But we have them both in there, so the people that do sales can actually do both. So you can do one or the other, or you can do both. Next up, we have our powerful retail strategy for all the salespeople or anybody else that wants to support themselves in business. You can do that also, because this is the number one rule in business. If you're going to be in business, support yourself. Support yourself and build a business. Have everybody support themselves. Everybody wins. So we have our Idea Defender, which is a standalone spinoff of the discount service that we offered in the first one. It's going to safeguard people from all those same things. Then we have the Smart Credit System. It's a standalone product. We have the Cash Flow Manager. It's a standalone product and good for other business owners too. You can use this across all your businesses. So you can have this Cash Flow Manager. You can have as many businesses on it as you deem fit. Then we have the book travel, so you can book travel from yourself or market it to where other people can book travel from you. We have the nutrition and healthy beverages. They've got a cool thing on there called Sprayology, which is a new technique that they have out with, which works through transdermal. So you spray this stuff on your skin, you get your vitamins and minerals through your skin. It's good stuff if you want to look at that. Then we have the Cashback Mall. Now the Cashback Mall is pretty cool because it has all the same stores that you shop at anyways. It's got your Walmart, your Macy's. For your guys, it's got your AutoZones, your Bass Pro Shop. So your mall is free. Shop on your mall, you get cash back. Give other people the mall for free, have them sign up for free. They get cash back, you get cash back off of them also. So more strategies to be able to build a business. Now we also have a world-class compensation plan. When you come into business, you start off as a marketing director, and with 200 personal sales in CV, or you enroll 2 people under you, you become the top rank in this company, which is an executive vice president. The second that happens, you generate up to 100% of personal sales CV and up to 85% of team sales CV. For every personal MD or marketing director that you sponsor, every person that you get in the business, you get $35. For everybody else, that somebody else under you sponsors, you get up to $25. So imagine you build a team. And down the line, you sign up 40 people. And those 40 people sign up 40 people. And those people sign up 40 people. You get $25 a pop from people that you do not know. So the goal is to build a business till you start getting repaid residual and leverage income off of people that you don't even know. Little time and effort, little word of mouth starts to grow and produces massively. Now you also get residual income, as I was saying, up to $5 to $10 per active associate. So imagine you have 500 people or 100 people that you've sponsored in the business. And not personally. This is just 100 total. You could have done 10, and somebody else just went hard in the paint and just produced the rest. And say you're making $5 per person. That's an extra $500 a month. Or say you even worked it up to you got 1,000 people in business over time. You took some time, you built a good, strong business, you educated people, they started to achieve great things, and you got 1,000 people in the business. Now imagine getting $5 a month per person or $10 a month per person. That's the goal. That's what we got to strive for. It's a process. It takes a little work. It takes a little bit of effort. But remember, there's always a reward while you're building. While you're building the business, you're going to get some breaks in business and an opportunity to reduce your debt and put yourself in a greater position because of the cash flow that you already generated from your tax withholdings and various other things. Now, next up, we got debt elimination. Now, this is cool. Exactly what I was just talking about. Now, in this example, we've got $1,000 monthly for debt elimination. Now, where did this money come from? This money came from adjusting your W-4, minimizing the taxes on your business income, because remember, these deductions, we know we're going to get these deductions, we'll get the money for these deductions throughout the year. Let me inform you about that. On your Form W-4, there's 2 pages. Most of you only filled out 1 page when you get a job. You don't really understand the second form. Look at the form, Google the form once this presentation is over. Look at the second page of the form. It's going to say additional adjustments to income. Line 4 is where you put your business deductions. So that's calculated on the form. Once you calculate the form, that's going to give you a number for extra allowances that you put on your W-4 and you claim throughout the year. It's going to pay you for your business deductions throughout the year while you're generating, which is going to give you more cash flow in your pocket on your very next paycheck. This is going to all get you up to this $1,000 a month. Now, business income. Say you made a little bit of money from your business income also. So we're going to toss that in there, and we've got $1,000 a month that we're going to go into debt elimination. And we're going to show you just how powerful this debt elimination actually is. So you've got a car with $17,000 balance, 32 months still left on it. You have a Visa, $18,000 balance, $8,000 balance, with 78 months to pay. You have a $200,000 mortgage with 360 months. The car payment is $545. We're going to take that $1,000 and make the new payment $1,545. That debt is now eliminated in 12 months versus the 32. That frees you up that $1,545. So we're going to roll that into that $200 payment for the Visa. New payment is $1,745. The Visa is eliminated in 5 months versus 78. That $1,745 is free to go to the next debt. So now we're going to attack that mortgage. That $200,000 mortgage, that old payment of $1,200 becomes $2,945. That mortgage is now eliminated in 68 months. 68 months. That's insane. Now, at the end of that 68 months, you now have $2,945. You just reduced a mortgage from 360 months to 68 months. That's crazy. Now, what did you actually do? Your total debt eliminated was $225,000 in 85 months. But this is the real kicker. This is what you saved. You cash flow. You saved $352,000 in interest alone. That's your retirement, people. That is your retirement money. That's the money you lose. Over time, that's what you lose. When you pay interest, when you allow somebody to hold your taxes all year long, not reduce your debt and pay interest on all the debt you have, this is what you're left with. You're left with losing $352,000, which could be used for investing. Imagine having that money sitting aside in an investment account, generating income every month. That's huge. So your new cash flow marker for investing or your lifestyle is $2,945. Well, guess what we're going to do? We're going to take that $2,945 a month and we're going to start investing it. We're going to invest it at an 8% rate of return. And I know you guys are like, man, 8% rate of return, that's impossible. No, it's not impossible at all. It's actually what you have to do. Because in order to make any money, you have to double the rate of inflation and be accountable for the taxes you're going to pay on the money you make. So let's say 8%. Now you minus inflation, which is roughly 3%. So that leaves you with 5%. Now you got to knock off taxes, which is going to be roughly 3%. That leaves you with 3% that you're going to actually make. There you go. So at an 8% rate of return, and I've seen much higher. There were actually mutual funds last year that paid over 20%. Dodge and Cox paid 19. So there's various mutual funds that you can actually shoot for and actually make plenty of return on your money. So $2,945 is $35,340 a year. Over 10 years, that money is $538,000, over $500,000. In 15 years, that money is now $1,019,000. Now, having that into an investment account and being able to live off the interest year after year after year, you'll probably be making more money than you make on your job. So just think about that for a second. If you're married, you'll probably be making more than you make as a combined income, husband and wife. So just think about that and really think about the importance of eliminating your debt, building a business, and then investing your money. So sign up today, and this is what you receive. You receive a personalized website, plus a world-class business system, and our income shifting membership. Now, the business is immaculate, and the personal website is amazing because that is how your business actually functions. See, a legitimate attempt to make a profit isn't the old way it used to be. It was you had to go knock on doors, you had to talk to everybody personally. Now you can meet somebody, hand them a business card, talk to them a little bit about the business, and the legitimate attempt to make a profit already begins. The website is on the business card. The business card is access to the website, and it sells the products for you. Now, this company is awesome too because you have no inventory to deal with. They simply order from your website. The company drop ships the product to the person, and you are getting a check. So you get the income shifting strategy, you get the cash flow management software, you get the identity theft protection, you get the free and discount legal services, you get the smart money credit system. Then you get the discount travel and the corporate perks for $34.95 a month. Sign up is $34.95. You pay $34.95 a month, $10 for your website. The rest is to keep the system running and for your products and services. Now, here's the kicker with that $34.95. That $34.95 becomes your first tax deduction. And is a tax deduction month after month after month, year after year after year. Now, your business is essentially free because we already showed you how to come into business. We showed you about your tax deductions. We showed you how to adjust that on the Form W-4 and increase your take-home pay. So take a little bit out of that, $35, you have a free business. So with that, you also get valuable tax benefits, and MyEcon is the name. So everybody, go, sign up, have fun. You can go to my webpage. It's PJ HOLTON.myecon.net. Sign up. You'll see my number at the bottom of that webpage. Give me a call if you need any support, advice. I'll be contacting you anyway once you sign up and help you get started. I'll be doing presentations in your living room with your family and friends so we can spread this to everybody and get them on the road to personal financial success. So let's make this happen. So eventually you'll be talking just like me or even better and showing people around this great country how to be personally financially successful. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you at the top.